There is a very fine line between being adventurous and being plain stupid. Maybe it wasn't such a bad decision. Chile and Argentina. Ah, there we go. Look at this. Oh my god. This is Cherry, my KTM 390 adventure, and me, Aliona. And in this season we continue our travels around South America. Good morning! Cherry and I are ready to go. We are leaving a little town called Las Flores and heading to Mendoza. Today we're heading to Mendoza, and tomorrow we are heading to Santiago, back to Chile. No crazy adventures, no super exciting sightseeing planned for today. So let's just make our way to Mendoza. And yeah, today is going to be very, very hot. And this is absolutely insane. We're going from minus something degrees yesterday to 30 plus degrees today. And see the snow on top of those mountains? That's the snow we saw yesterday. This is the snowfall we got into. So I've been on the road for almost 2 hours now, and I could maybe stop for some kind of ice latte or something. Whew. Enjoying my ice latte. It's 35 degrees in the shade. Oh my god, this is hot! It was wonderful with a little ice latte break, and now let's get roasted. I think my CarPlay has given up, or maybe it just overheated, and I cannot blame it. I'm overheating as well. I don't understand what I'm doing in this desert. Crazy hot, and not a single tree. Well, we've already done 275 kilometers, so something about 70 kilometers left. Whew, let's just do it. Oh my god, finally it's getting green. Or at least greener. Because, you know, Mendoza is known for its wineries. And I was thinking, where are all the grapes, you know? Do they grow in the desert? We're entering Mendoza. And yeah, my CarPlay has given up. I don't think it's about overheating anymore. I think it's just died. Oh well, it didn't last very long. I guess I'll need to find a new solution again. Now we just have to somehow get to a hotel. Well, first we need to find one. Or first we need to get to something and then find something. I don't know. I think I have found a temporary solution. Oh my god, I put my phone in the bag. Not ideal, but better than nothing. I just need to get to the hotel somehow. So far so good. Now I just kind of hope that the hotel we're heading to has rooms. Yay! Cherry and I have found a very nice place to stay. And now I'm going to enjoy a little bit of pool time. Today we're leaving Mendoza and heading to Santiago de Chile. Had a wonderful time in Mendoza yesterday. Went for a beautiful walk. The park here is just so beautiful. And of course, I couldn't help but get a glass of Malbec wine last night with a delicious steak. And I had my dinner at 10:30 p.m. This is like very Argentinian style. Usually I don't eat that late, but yesterday I was just so busy the whole day. First riding, then walking around and exploring the city. So yeah, by the time I finally had time for food, it was already 10 p.m. I wish I had an extra day to enjoy this beautiful city. But yeah, it's time to go. Today we're heading to Santiago, and I'm really looking forward to seeing my friend Nelson from Colombia from quite a few years ago. And yeah, my CarPlay is not working, so I digged out my good old iPhone 6 and I have it here in the pocket, and that's how I will be navigating today. Alright, full tank of gasoline and we're ready to go. Starting our way towards the border. Today we're crossing at Paso Internacional de los Libertadores. There are two options. One is a tunnel. Another option is to take the old road with a lot of switchbacks. We'll see how the weather situation is up there and do either one or the other. If it's cloudy and if you can see anything, then it doesn't make sense to do the switchbacks. But if there is good visibility, then obviously this is what I want to do and enjoy the views. Full skyline of snow. And yeah, that's where we're going. And if I'm not mistaken, then this peak right in front of us is actually the highest peak in Americas. The difference between this border crossing and the previous three is that this is like the main road between two big cities, Santiago and Mendoza. There is a lot of traffic. Cars, trucks, buses, you name it. So sometimes it's like this. It's a double solid line, you cannot overtake, and there is a whole row of cars stuck behind one truck, which is super slow. And now all of us are going at a speed of 45 kilometers an hour. But yeah, in front of us is an amazing green, blue, emerald lagoon, and this will be our first break of today. Here is our turn. Potrerillos. Okay, here we go, Jerry. Well done. With the view of this absolutely gorgeous emerald lake and of course the snow peaks. And now let's fly the drone. This would have been a perfect place for camping. I would have spent the night here. It's a shame I don't have time, but I really want to see my friend in Santiago today, so let's better hurry up, let's keep going. And yeah, it's pretty windy here already. I have to use the microphone so that you can hear what I'm saying. Alright, let's try to get out of here before the clouds overtake the snow peaks. It's pretty much always better visibility in the morning than it is in the afternoon. And it's already 12:30 p.m. You know, when I woke up, when my alarm went off at 7 a.m. today morning, I was like, oh no, I'm so tired, I don't want to go anywhere, I just want to spend the day in bed. And now I'm like, oh yeah baby, we're back in the mountains. We're riding this beautiful canyon road. We're going up to the snow peaks. And I couldn't be more excited. Amazing. Being surrounded by this beauty, being together with Cherry, is just the ultimate happiness for me. My favorite kind, a natural tunnel. Well, not so natural after all. Whee! And more of them. I love this. Out of the canyon, and it's getting quite windy here. Last gas station before the border crossing, so I thought I'd stop and get a full tank and use the bathroom. So yeah, Cherry and I are ready to continue. The wind here is really intense, and I don't understand the direction. It just pushes me to the left, to the right, whatever. Whoa. Right, I stopped at the gas station. The gasoline consumption goes all the way up with the wind like this. Look how beautiful. The road just curves down this canyon in the most spectacular way. Whee! tunnel! Many tunnels and motorcycles. Ooh, this is so pretty. No, seriously, this road is absolutely fantastic. Like, I've heard it's super cool, but then I thought, like, an official public road with a lot of traffic just cannot be so cool. And hell yeah, it is. It's very, very cool. So I was wrong. You guys were right. Amazing. Oh, except for the wind. The wind is not so amazing. Ah! Did you see that? Oh my god, the wind! Oh my god. That wind gust almost took me off the road. So this is a national park, Aconcagua, the name of the mountain. And of course, paid entrance and everything, but there should be a viewpoint that's free somewhere here. And here we are. Cerro Aconcagua, 6,960 meters above the sea level. It's a little bit shy, it's hiding in the clouds now. And what can I say? The direction we're heading into is super cloudy and it's crazy windy, as you can see. So I've got my doubts about doing the switchbacks. There is a very fine line between being adventurous and being plain stupid. I'm leaning towards it being stupid doing the switchbacks in these conditions. But let's see, maybe I change my mind. So here is the start of the switchbacks. And they go all the way up there. Let's give it a try. I mean, if I don't like it, I can always turn around and go back, right? And here we go. It's just about 8 kilometers to get to the very top. And so far the road is pretty good. And the wind on this side is not bad either. I'm more kind of worried about the side of Chile, because that's where the wind comes from. Here we're kind of sheltered from it by the mountain. Maybe it wasn't such a bad decision. We'll see about it later when we get to the other side of the pass. A couple of switchbacks left until we reach the highest point of the pass and also the official border between Argentina and Chile. There is no border control there, but that's where the borderline goes. My new favorite thing to do is to drink coffee with a beautiful view over the snow tops. Cherry, don't we just love it? Amazing. Look at this. These are the switchbacks. Here's the last little bit with snow. And it's melting, but it's not slippery. Whee! Here we are at the very top with the very wind. Oh yeah, baby. Here we go. Chile and Argentina. It's really cold and really windy. Let's see how the downhill is going to be. Look at those switchbacks. This is so cool. Whee! I'm loving it! Woohoo! And the wind is not so strong here. My fears were absolutely useless. This side of the pass has some more loose rocks and some parts are more steep than on the side of Argentina, but it's not bad at all. And I love this view. Sunshine! Whee! Crazy. I thought it would be like all cloudy and we would not be able to see anything. But no. It's absolutely beautiful. Some loose rocks here. But we're doing fine. Woohoo! Whee! Look at this amount of loose rocks. And if you think this is not steep, you are very... there we go. You are very wrong. Oh, I broke off my handguard. Oh. Let's get you up, Cherry. And just like that, we're ready to continue. I'm good, Cherry's good. We're both absolutely fine. Only the handguard got broken. But that's okay. We're not going to cry too much about it. How did they manage to get so many loose rocks on this downhill? Oh my god. It's like I'm trying to kind of select the less rocky path, but it's not easy. Here we go. Woo! And trust me, this is very steep as well. Okay. We're good, we're good, we're good. Perfect. We're almost done with our switchbacks. Completed them quite successful, I would say. And here we are, back on pavement. Well, almost back on pavement. And I have a feeling that people who go up to the mountain pass, they only do the Argentinian side. Because during all this time that I was on my way down from the very top of it, I didn't see anybody going up or going down. And I mean, it does make sense because the Chilean side is quite a bit more complicated than the Argentinian side. So many more loose rocks, much steeper. It's only for adventure lovers, you know. Whee! Alright, just a few kilometers left to the border control, and I hope it's not going to take a long time to get into Chile, because it's already 5 p.m. and my friend Nelson is already waiting for me. Well, he's got my live track, so he probably knows that I'm a little bit late, but I hope he knows that I'm having time of my life doing this absolutely amazing mountain pass. And very soon we're getting to the iconic part of it, to the part of it that's very well known, that's all over Instagram, YouTube, and everywhere. So the part we just did, few people do it, but the part we're getting to right now, you have most definitely seen it already. Let's go for it! And here we go. Welcome to Chile.
¿Para dónde va?
Para Chile.
Ah, ya, sí, suba.
Muy bien, gracias. Here we are. Wow, this is new. Buenas tardes.
¿La moto dónde es?
Es colombiana.
Ya.
¿Todo bien? Gracias. Oof, that was a very, very long border crossing. I did all the entrance into Chile, no problem, fine. But I didn't do the exit from Argentina. And like supposedly they do it automatically, but then they don't really do it. So I specifically asked for a person from customs to do the exit of my motorcycle of Cherry from Argentina, because otherwise I'd be in Chile for, let's say, a couple of weeks, and then I go back to Argentina and they would be like, oh, but you never left. I wanted to kind of avoid this situation. So yeah, finally we found a person who could do and cancel my temporary import permission, but this whole thing took a while. And this is just so weird for me, because like this is probably the main border crossing between Chile and Argentina, so it's kind of weird that you have to do so much extra work to get it done. But yeah, well, we're finally out of the whole border check stuff, and we're officially in Chile now and going to Santiago, which is still like 2.5 hours away. Uh-oh. Well, what can we do? We can just go to Santiago. And here starts the iconic switchback entering Chile. I would love to try flying the drone to show this whole craziness from above. I hope the wind will allow us to do it. Let's see. Look at this. Oh my god. This is so cool. Obviously the wind is too strong to be able to fly far away or high up, but I could get a nice picture of this epic place. So cool. Look, and the sun is still shining. Partially. Sometimes. Woohoo! Alright, let's just say that this is one of the most epic roads ever. This is absolutely incredible. I know I've said it before, but look at this. Woo! This is... wow, I've got no words. 70 kilometers to Santiago. Almost there. Maybe we can even make it before dark.
Maybe not quite before dark, but we made it! Welcome to Santiago de Chile.